Hi everyone. Welcome back to Planet J. My name is Jay and today we have a pick-up pile reading. We're going to be looking at what makes you such an amazing friend. So we have pile 1 and pile 2 here. You guys will have about 30 seconds to choose your group before we get started. So you could be watching these about 2 different friends, or maybe you feel called to watch both or just one, whichever is fine. If it resonates, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. If at any point the microphone sounds a little messed up, just let me know. But yeah, so excited to have you here. Love you guys. You'll have about 10 more seconds to choose your group before we get started. Pile 1 and pile 2. Oh, and my name is Jay. I don't know if I said that, but my name is Jay. Thanks for being here. Yeah. And then if you are a member here on Patreon or YouTube, I will see you guys right after this reading for your general. So Patreon will have their own and then YouTube will have their own. So if you're subscribed to both, then you'll get 2 general readings. But yeah. All right, let's get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. We have a bunch of blind polls to look at what makes you such an awesome friend. So let's just get into them now. The first card is the Devil. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune. Hold on one second. Okay. The next card is the Six of Wands. And the bottom of the deck was the Strength card. Wow. So we also have House 1, Individuality, Self-Image, and Approach to Life. Well, that makes a lot of sense. House 9, Spiritual Growth. Taurus, Trust, Patience, and Sensuality. Fire. So I'm going to scooch these up just so you can see what's on the bottom. I feel like this group, you probably do like grown-up stuff with your friends, because there's something about your friends in this group, what they feel like makes you such an amazing friend is like they feel like they're on their P's and Q's with you. And some of you guys are very attractive or very confident or hardworking, and this may bring positivity to your relationship. It could bring literal benefits for some of you guys, or it's just like experiences that make them feel super lucky and like they were supposed to meet you almost. Yeah, Capricorn coming through here. Like I said, some of you guys are very like no nonsense people, confident. You get a lot of attention. Some of you guys, if it's not that you get a lot of attention, it's that you are a loyal friend, and on top of all of that, you manage so much in your like day-to-day life. For some of you guys, you like do a lot for your career, where you're very accomplished, or you're gonna be, and your friends like love this about you. Uranus radically changed. Some of you guys, they've seen you change right in front of their eyes. So they've seen your confidence or they've seen your success just only get bigger for some of you guys, or for others of you, depending on how long you've known the friend that you're watching for. It could be that they've seen you grow into this energy. Some of you guys, your friends are seeing you as somebody who's always been, true to yourself, always been one to make your own rules, not like being told what to do. Okay. Yeah. I feel like for some of you guys, you have a really nice body, and your friends compliment you on this. For others of you, they're saying the work that you do is like a work of art. So it literally does not matter what it is that you do, but whatever it is, it's like you're really good at it. Your friends could feel like you. Some of you guys, if you're not confident, they could feel like this is your one bad habit, is that you should be confident and you should, put yourself out there more, because they find you to be somebody that deserves that praise and deserves to be known almost, if that makes sense. I feel like your friends are very proud to know somebody like you, because when they get to know you, they realize that you have such patience, so much patience, and you're just a trustworthy person, and they find that every time they're hanging out with you or spending time with you, the experience is always something that makes them feel good. So whether that is you guys are eating good food, you're having a good laugh, and it's like that feeling in their tummy that they love. I'm just seeing somebody being really connected to how they're feeling in their body when they're with you, depending on, if things are going well and if they're not. So if things aren't going well between you and this friend, it could be really hard for them. Some of you guys, you do, hold back sometimes. And then you could be somebody that it takes a while to warm up to you. And then once you're finally, like in pile number one's friendship circle, or, like trusted group, it's like they see a whole different side of you that they wish that more people could see. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about your optimism when it comes to your goals for some of you guys that they really love, or anything that you're putting like a lot of effort into. It really doesn't matter what it is, because for everybody it'll be different. But if you show yourself, bending over backwards or stressing over something that you want to accomplish or whatever, or maybe they're seeing you do this in front of like a group of people or something like that, and they just really admire you. I feel like your friends really admire you in this group. Six of Cups. Oh, yeah, like such a genuine person on top of everything. Let's see. Before we flip over the rest of these cards, I just want to make sure that everything is set with the chat. 1 second. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I think that this is speaking a lot to the first impressions that your friends had of you versus how they, feel for you once they've gotten to know you. And yeah, there could have been a lot of assumptions made or rumors for some of you guys. Judgment. Yeah, some of you guys, there are friends that you have not let back in your good graces, whether you forgive them or not. It's like you hold back from them. You don't give them a place in your life, or it almost feels like you turn your back on them. But maybe they did this first. They're coming through here. Yeah, look, Strength card clarifying that energy right there. Yeah. So some of you guys, if it's not that you're holding back from them, it's somebody with Leo placements that are seeing these positive traits in you. For others of you, it's literally both. Like a Leo placement saw these positive traits in you, but now you're in a situation where it's almost like you are having to put your own like compassion for yourself and like self-love above your friendship with them. Now, for others of you, this is current friendships going on where it's like they feel how loyal you are, how forgiving you are, how patient you are, how genuine and kind you are, how underneath that, for some of you guys, tough exterior or, hard to reach energy sometimes is somebody that is just so full of emotion and so full of care and affection and honesty as well. Yeah, I feel like your friends feel like they really hit the jackpot when they really get to know you, and then really, some of you guys, they even talk about you this way to other people, like how special they find you to be. With the Six of Cups, they feel like you're so special, and it's like they never want to lose you with it being attached to the devil. Your friends have a strong emotional attachment to you. let me ask. Damn. One second. Let me ask. Yeah, that might be something from the past. So I'm not going to bring that up right now. But the bottom of the deck was, Two of Swords. Yeah, like I said, this could be something from the past. Or like I said, this is somebody that you're not talking to anymore. They're coming through here. It's like every time I want to turn the page to move on to a different part of the reading, they still continue to come up. So I feel like this could be somebody that pretended like they didn't know what they were doing when they were. I don't know if this friend like irritated you. They could have switched up on you very quickly, or you had to very quickly make a final decision to, I don't know, do something. For some of you guys, this was somebody that tried to like publicly stop some sort of motion you had going on, or just like, I'm seeing like an irritation, like this person just being very irritating and annoying. And on top of that, like childish and pretending like they don't see what they, like almost delusional, if that makes sense. But they're too smart to really be delusional. It's just like they can play this way sometimes when it suits them. And you show up with like a lot of healthy sense of pride and maybe just, turn your back on them or whatever. They're coming through here for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why, but they're coming through, and they saw these positive traits in you as well. So we have strategy, planning, prediction, and mind reading. Yeah. I feel like in this group, you always are number one. You always are winning. You're always slaying. Your outfits are always really nice. For some of you guys, it's about your outfits. For others of you, it's like just no one underestimates you in this group. Your friends think that no one should ever underestimate you, because when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. When you say something is going to happen, it's going to happen. And sometimes it's like you can take the words out of your friend's mouth, or just understand what they're feeling before they even do. And for some of you guys, this is why they would never want to lose you, because they feel like they have almost like a mirror. Yeah, almost like a mirror when they're hanging out with you. It's like you show them parts of themselves by just being yourself. Gain, cultivation, profit, and conclusion. Yeah, some of your friends, what they would like to tell you is that they feel like ever since you've came into their life, things have been looking up for them. They really have seen a change in their life. Some of you guys in their career or their money or just their happiness overall. Some of your friends, even if they're new, they're saying they love where the relationship is going and they never want it to end. And if it were to end, they would still feel like they gain a lot from your friendship, especially the ones that you have cut off, or, things changed, or maybe, life took you in different directions and you don't get to speak as often. Marriage, wow. Yeah, your friends are saying that anybody would be lucky to be with you because you are such a sweet person. You're such a sweet person. And when you decide to be in a relationship, you are patient, loyal, and very kind. And you are someone, it says dependency on here, that people can depend on. That's really what I was getting. Sun, success, victory, happiness, truth. Yeah, I said you were very honest. And you know who you are as well. You're very authentic, like you're a real friend and a real person. And you always hope for the best outcome for your friends. And they really appreciate this because you have such a warm and loving and like caring personality, even if that's not what someone's first impression might be of you. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Like I said, some of you guys, it has something to do with like rumors, because it says on this card gossip, small problems, excitement, chatter, and anxiety, as well as restlessness. So I feel like for some of you guys, this was something that has come up to either end relationships in your life, or this was happening at the start of your relationships, and this could have been a contribution to some of the impressions that were left on your friends before they really gave a relationship with you a shot, or before you and them even just got close. Whether this was you hearing things about them or them hearing things about you, and it doesn't even have to be bad things. Sometimes people fear like somebody is super great and they avoid them because I don't know, maybe they are nervous or something. But yeah, it also says letter here. So I feel like a lot of your friends love when they get to hear from you and catch up with you about like what's going on in your life, especially the ones that you don't get to talk to very often. This could be somebody with like Mars or like Pluto energy in their chart. So that's Aries and Scorpio, first house, eighth house placements. And the bottom of the deck for that was mountain, block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, and subness. Yeah, exactly. Some of you guys, like I said, it's like every time I'm getting to something really good with the readings, like this person keeps wanting to come through. I don't know if this is somebody you blocked that has Leo or Taurus placements. Some of you guys, they had Aquarius or 11th house placements. They don't have to have that in their chart, but it just feels like this is somebody that you literally like almost like kicked out of your life. And it's like for some of you guys, these people want to talk to you with the letter, but they could have lied or something like that. Some of you guys, you literally blocked them, or they were just constantly trying to create obstacles in your life when it came to your self esteem or just like your confidence overall. They could have done this in ways that maybe were not easily pointed out, but you picked up on it and maybe you just left them behind. These could even been friends that were constantly challenging you, showing up like they were your enemy when you were, on their side or whatever, and just being overall very stubborn and like lacking vulnerability or even like care about your own feelings. For some reason, they're coming through here wanting to talk to you. For some of you guys, they want forgiveness, but it's like they don't deserve it. This could have been a best friend. Some of you guys, you had a best friend. Anyway, let's move on. What makes you such an awesome friend? You and your loved ones are safe. Yeah. This is a new moon in Cancer. This is how you make your friends feel. Make them feel like they're safe and like they're at home with you and that they can be themselves. You were good enough, full moon in Virgo. And not only that, but you also invest a lot of time and energy into your friendships, and it makes them feel like they are worthy of love and forgiveness. For some of you guys, the ones that you can forgive and show up and actually do change their behavior and want to grow with you. People really like the way that your mind works, but also your heart and how you pay close attention to your friends. It makes them feel very loved and taken care of. So yeah, if that resonated, please give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. And we're going to move on now to pile number 2. Okay. Spirit, tap me in now to pile number 2 and what makes them a good friend, please. That was a nice reading. Okay. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be looking at what makes you such an amazing friend. So you could be watching this about a specific friend on your mind, or just all your friends in general and why they, appreciate having you in their life, or having you in your life in the past if you're no longer friends with the person that you're watching this for. If it resonates, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. And without further ado, let's get started with our reading. Okay. So the first card you have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. To the Eight of Swords. The Three of Cups to the Eight of Swords. The Lovers. Ooh. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords to the Lovers. And the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow. I feel like for this group, you're the friend that whoever you're watching for, or just all of friends that you've gotten close to, or just period, have just really needed. Like they've needed your friendship specifically. A friend like you. Leo. Yeah. Self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. Loyalty is coming through a lot for both groups. Jupiter, grow and expand. In this growing energy, both groups really help their friends grow, but I feel like in this group for you, it's the way that you change your friend's mind about things. Like it's like very mental for the way that your friends are connected to you. It's like you make them think differently. Or it's like some of you guys, it's the conversations that you have with your friends in this group that really expand their mind and make them think different about things in their past or even in their current life that maybe they were believing to be trapping them or hurting them when that wasn't really the case. Or maybe this is about helping your friends see their own power. Spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Wow, excuse me. I think I need to get a sip of water. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why this group feels a little like sad. So I don't know if like the friend you're watching for, or if in this particular group, like you have had friends in the past, whether this was your energy or theirs, that were going through a lot. And it's almost like once you guys start being friends, maybe you start to see like a more emotional side of them or something, or softer side, or maybe they just view you to be somebody that they care for a lot. Like there's a lot of energy of water coming through here with the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, the water, opposition, an imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Yeah, I feel like for this group, if you've never had like a friend crush on you, then this is not your group, because the energy that's coming through here is almost like somebody coming through wanting to compliment you on what makes you such a good friend, but it's like coming through as if they're infatuated with you, like, or for some of you guys, like they're in love with you and they are afraid to tell you because you guys are friends. Because it says here an imbalance, in a point of tension, and a power struggle. And with the Eight of Swords, it's almost like they could be afraid to move or expand their relationship to this level. So there's a reason why these groups have been separated the way that they were, and especially why we only did 2 groups, because I feel like there's a really big difference in why you're appreciated in this group from your friends. Let me see. Or the persistence and patience, practicality. Now, this does not mean that every single friend or even the person that you're watching for is a friend that has feelings for you, but I do feel like in this group you would know. You'd know. If a friend of yours has caught feelings for you, or if you have caught feelings for one of your friends, then it's that friend that is complimenting you in this way. House 5, wow. Passion, play, and children. Some of you, oh, okay. Some of you guys, this is like a childhood or a work crush coming through that is like also a friend. School crush or something like that. The Sun. I feel like in this group, the reason why you're such an amazing friend is because you just light up a room. Somebody could be going through a tough time or a tough day, and it's like, or they don't want to be happy, they don't want to smile, but they can't help but laugh because you make them laugh. They could even be upset at you, and they can't help but laugh, or love you, or even just get over it. I'm hearing. I feel like you help your friends look on the brighter side of shitty situations, and you also help your friends, for some of you guys, with their own confidence. You make space for your friends in this group. And I think that in this group, you can be very sensitive to your friends' emotions, and they love this. You're not that friend that is like, just call me for a good time. You're that friend that actually does care and feel very deeply about what's going on in your friend's life. And some of you guys, you do take an active role in helping your friends or just being there for them. So instead of just, being on the phone with somebody when they're going through something, you're actually there with them, or, you're doing something with them to help them distract themselves or get themselves out of a rut, even if you don't even know it. When they're around you, you are uplifting them. You are making them feel better than where they were before they were around you or before they even met you, for some of you guys. I feel like when you make friends, when they meet you, they're like, whoa. They feel such a strong bond and connection to you, almost like the soulmate connection, because they've never had anybody, almost feels like anybody in their life love you or love them the way that you have loved them. And, some of you guys, it's like that you have like the same taste or something like that. Love or care, show them affection. It doesn't matter. You don't have to, make it that deep. If this is just like someone you work with, then obviously, then maybe it's not that deep. But for some of you guys, it is. It's like, and you know that because your friends have expressed this to you. But for others of you, they could be afraid to express this to you because you usually show up as somebody that's a little bit like more practical. So I guess you'll know who you are. Either you're the fun loving one, and it's like they always tell you or try to tell you all the time how much they love you, or you're the one where it's like, maybe you're a little bit whatever on the outside, and in some ways they really do want to express this to you, but sometimes they get a little nervous to almost like not overwhelm you or not, I heard, gross you out. I don't know, because I feel like in this group your friends feel very spoiled emotionally, like they can really be free with you mentally. And if they have like an everyday or like, I don't know, like whatever problem going on, it's the way that for some of you guys, you just listen without trying to give solutions. But for others of you, it's the way that you almost like help them find solutions for themselves without pushing or without even making it seem like that's what you're trying to do. I feel like your friends really care for you in this group because of how funny you are and because of the inside jokes they make with you. And for some of you guys, how quickly they grew to love you. For some of you guys, you're very playful and they really love this. You're also so passionate, and it's like you make them feel like you are proud and happy to be their friend, and they love this. Some of you guys, you are confident, and they love to see when you feel good because it's almost like it spreads to them. Your happiness, your warmth, your bright light, it spreads to them. Your positivity, your celebratory energy, any holiday, birthday party, whatever, it's like not the same without you, especially the ones that have lost you. The Emperor. Yeah. The Emperor. The Emperor. The Magician. Wow. The Sun card, the Emperor, and the Magician. It's almost like when people are around you, it's like poof, their worries go away. They're negative, or maybe even depression. It's like it goes away because you somehow manage to get them out of that. So you could have friends that really, I don't know. It's like we'll never let you go or we'll never forget you, if that makes sense. This makes you unforgettable. In this group, you're like the unforgettable friend, like the best friend ever with the Emperor. The Emperor and the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, this makes you like the best friend anyone has ever, 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 ever had. And with the Sun card being attached to it, some of you guys, it's like your friends fall in love with you romantically through getting to know you. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's not for everybody, but I feel like you would know. You would know. For some of you guys, you wouldn't know because they're in the Eight of Swords energy coming out for the second time. I don't know. Let me ask. These are signs I should be saying? No. Okay. No. Everyone's on that one. Okay. So they could have Leo, they could have Gemini, they could have Virgo. There's a little bit of water coming through here, Sag. Earth signs have come through here, but I feel like I just named a lot. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It's almost like you give so much emotional support to your friends. Emotional support to your friends. Some of you guys makes them feel love like they didn't get or they didn't experience as a child. Some of you guys, if your friends don't have siblings or they have a difficult relationship with their siblings, your friends, it's like you make them feel like that. But for those of you where it's like they're falling for you, they almost feel like they're begging or something like that. Or it's like their biggest fear would be losing you, but they have feelings for you, and it's like it's hurting them almost to not share them. King of Pentacles. I feel like in this group, you really make your friends feel taken care of. You handle a lot. You're very mature as well. Experienced. Like, I'm getting, the best places to go, the best things to do. You have excellent taste. Your friends definitely brag about you in this group. I feel like in this group, you could have some. Let me ask. No. You don't have any friends in this group. It feels like, well, it could be right now. Maybe you have in the past, but it doesn't feel like you have any friends that are in like competition with you. It's like I don't know, some of you guys, your friends idolize you for some reason. And it could literally be granted, but it's like they look up to you for some reason. For some of you guys, like there are solid reasons. The way that you get yourself out of a rut, or you don't let your mind hold you back. Or some of you guys, you have a lot of friends, or you can dibble dabble in different friend groups of different ages, races, or whatever, and they love this. For others of you, you could even be that person that a lot of people want to be friends with, but you keep your shit low key. So that is another thing that is kind of cool, because your friends know. I don't know. I'm hearing somebody say they know that you care because you're not. I don't know. It's just weird. But it's like the way that you can be a busy person or have this going on and this going on, and still manage to keep up with so many people. For some of you guys, it's because you have to do this for work too. You could have friends that you work with or something like that, or even like bosses sometimes that like want to be your friend, or like older people that want to be your friend. Some of you guys, like married people, want to be your friend. I don't know why that just came through. Or is that one of your friends has fallen for you in the past or right now, and they would want to marry you, or they think you're marriage material? Conflict, damn. Conflict. Yeah, some of you guys, let me ask. You stick up for your friends. Some of you guys, what makes you such an amazing friend is that you will ride for your friends. You will fight for them if you really have to. You will fight for you will literally fight. Stressed. Yeah, you just look like you don't have any care in the world, really. To your friends. Or this is saying that when they are dealing with a lot of stress and lack of sleep and headaches, it's like you somehow get them out of this. And you do it like, it's almost like you're their angel, their guardian angel. Their good luck charm, their backup. I'm hearing you always got their back idea. It says inspiration. Yeah, that's kind of what it's getting. It's like they idolize you for some reason. Like you inspire your friends. The ones that, don't have the confidence that you have, or aren't, it depends. Like for some of you guys, let's say you're the married friend, then you inspire your friends in that way. Or let's say you're the one that really is doing it with your business right now. You inspire them that way. Or let's say that you have a certain, I heard je ne sais quoi. Or let's say your style inspires them, or the way that you are with your family. I don't know what it is, but it's like you have something that a lot of your friends really look at you and they think, wow, wow. And a lot of you guys, you help your friends. I heard like come up with these like really bright ideas that help. I'm hearing like solve their problems, or even just make them feel better about themselves emotionally. You help your friends tap into their own instinct, and like I heard a root chakra and also crown chakra. It's like some of your friends could feel like they're not as smart as you or something like that. And it's like that's not even true. I'm hearing some of you guys, you just have this. You have a lot of emotional intelligence, if that makes sense. You give your friends a lot of suggestions and ideas that they really actually like and like listen to. So if you give your friends advice in this group, they actually listen to every little thing that you say, because they see your vision. Some of you guys, when your friends want to do something and they're like, oh, it's stupid, blah, 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 you're like, no, that's awesome. And I think it really makes them like burst. I'm seeing someone's heart chakra burst, because this is like the support or the love that they needed. They feel like they could do it. I'm hearing somebody say, you can do it. And it's just so awesome to them. The tree, the fish. Okay. And the bear. The bottom of the deck was Rider and time to give rather than take. With you are very close to achieving your goal. Those are gibbous moons and new moon in Virgo. Some of you guys, your sun is in Virgo, or someone with a Virgo sun. is thinking this of you. Some of you guys who've had a difficult relationship with somebody with Pisces placement somewhere in their chart, and they're coming through here for some reason. It could be Pisces or Aries, I'm not sure. But they're coming through here for some reason. For some of you guys, it's not that you had issues with them, but that you stood up for them, like you fought for them, or just like they told you about something difficult going on in their life for some of you guys, and it's like the way you gave to them during that time, or even just gave them validation during that time. They really appreciated this. I feel like what makes you such a good friend in this group is that you don't ask for much, but you're always willing to give. And that brings a lot of abundance into your life. And some of you guys, your friends view you as somebody very emotionally sound, or just having a lot of love and care to give, a lot of love for yourself, and it like spreads to other people. In this group, your friends for some reason feel like you're so dirty, and everyone that has ever done you dirty is going to get their karma. Because maybe you're the type to not ask your friends to, get revenge for you or whatever. Like, you're the type to be like, no, just let it go, let it go. But for your friends, you're like, no, I'm not going to let it go, if that makes sense. So they're like, okay, fine. If you're not going to let me do anything about it, like, just know, like, those people are going to get their karma. I feel like in this group, you can be very strong, like, physically, for some reason that's coming through here. Or something about your health is coming through. Or they've seen you literally grow. I'm seeing some of your friends are viewing you right now thinking you're glowing. Some of your friends actually feel this like spiritual connection to you. They don't quite know how to put it into words, but it's like they like it. Some of your friends think that if you are like in like business minded or commerce or anything like that, that you should be in it because you would really flourish in this. And it could be anything. It could be service, it could be selling a product. But they feel like you should be basically making your own money with the Emperor and the Magician. Whatever it is that you have an idea to make money off of, I'm hearing like cha-ching, cha-ching, and I'm seeing money bags, like with the Jupiter, this card, the Magician, and all of this fish card energy. This is the King of Pentacles. You got it twice here. And it says wealth, abundance, commerce, gain, and business. Some of you guys, it's like your friends are coming through saying that they trust you with their business. They trust you with their money. If you're not rich, then they trust you. They trust you with their valuables or important things. Something about this group is like you're very trustworthy when it comes to like tangibles. Like if they gave you something, they know that you would cherish it. Or some of you guys, you give good gifts or something like that. Your friends feel like they will listen to you. Like you give off this like powerful energy. Like you're a leader. You have a lot of courage and you're brave. And for your friends that aren't like that, it's like they want to be like that too. Like you inspire them to be like that too. You inspire them to look deeper at themselves emotionally to figure out why they can't be that way, why they can't be as passionate or playful or confident or creative as you are. But it's like you show them, no, you can be. And for some of you guys, you tell them you already are this. You just need to, show other people this or whatever, or just be more confident about it. And they really like this. Your friends, it's like you make them feel like they're just so close to where they want to be when they're with you, or that they'll get where they want to be quickly with you because you're there to support them and you give them courage and strength. I feel like in this group, the reason why your friends view you as so amazing is because of your energy. And because every single time they hear from you, you're always giving them like, some of you guys, you're very loving in the way that you speak to your friends, but for others of you, your friends love when they hear from you if you're very busy and they don't get to hear from you often with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys, let me ask. There is a friend that you're not talking to anymore that's going to come in and just talk to you and tell you how much they miss you or they love you. And this is going to be very soon. For some of you guys, this is letting you know that if you don't have friends right now, that you have a stable, loyal friend coming into your life right now. And they're actually going to be someone that helps you. So you help a lot of people, but they're actually going to be able to help you and return all the favors that you get. So yeah, if that resonated, please give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.